is Nas featuring Lauryn Hill, Miss Hill, If I Ruled the World. 6:53, Kai 959 on the street, on the air. So we're hanging out with Bokang Phelane. So she's a director, producer, actress. She is known for shows such as SABC3's Isidingo, right? MTV Suga, Netflix hit Emoyeni, and she's a producer, as mentioned. She produced her first independent short film, Tabana Nonyana, right? And also produced Shane Eagle's Yellow Verse music video. I love that. She produced music videos as well.
Yes, I do.
I'm going to be knocking on your door.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yes. And also on the much hyped Netflix production that's launching this Friday called Justice Served. You can also add blood films to her name.
Blood Psalms.
Blood Psalms, yes, yeah. Blood Psalms, yeah. A Woman King, which starred Viola Davis and Thuso.
Yeah, that's huge.
You're amazing. You're absolutely phenomenal. You're absolutely fantastic. So A Woman King, did you self-tape for that, or did you have to go to an actual casting?
So what happened with that is I went to an actual casting, right? And then I was still shooting Justice Served at the time.
Yes.
Then that moment kind of passed because I was busy. Then I missed the whole training, because it's a warrior show, so I missed the whole training behind that. And then a couple of, I think like a month or two later, I don't remember, they called me, the director. Actually, Sony called my agent directly. The director, based off of the audition, was like, "We have a role for you. Sorry that we missed you last time, but please come on board. We'd love for you to come work with you." So I was
that's beautiful. So they actually had
excited.
a role for you outside of what you were supposed to be auditioning for.
Yeah.
That's blessing, though.
I think it's alignment. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're one of the warriors in the movie?
No, I'm not one of the warriors in the movie. I am one of the ladies that work inside the village. I play a character called Machi. Yeah.
Machi.
So, yes.
Machi. That sounds very Asian.
I know.
And you look Asian. You do. You look very Asian. You look Japanese.
Do I?
You look
You
Japanese.
just love Japanese everything.
But she looks Japanese more than she does Chinese. She looks very Japanese. Yeah.
But it's around
eyes.
African people, right?
Yes.
At some point.
The show's completely about Asian people. It's about,
African
it's about
people.
African people.
African.
You inceptioned me. The show is completely about African people. It's about the harmony, which was a warrior platoon of just women, just kick-ass women. Yeah,
and apparently in history, actually, when we look at African history, right, way back when, leadership and rulership was female.
I believe
and then
that.
men took over, we got colonized.
Yeah.
You see what happened? You see what happened? Completely got colonized after the men took over. So they've got to hand back the power. She's not going anywhere. She's hanging with us. Her name is Bokang Phelane. It's 10 after 7, just gone 11 after 7. On 086 00 959. I said it without looking at it.
Oh, we're getting there.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
What a lame one. Yeah! Auntie Dineo. Yes, absolutely. It's time for 959 Breakfast Champs. I am seeking some of the coolest kids on the Kaya 959 block. Absolutely. This is what we do every morning, Bokang. We hang out with kids here.
Absolutely.
Do you have kids?
Not yet.
You're a kid yourself? Not really.
I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
Grown woman.
Don't let the face fool you, but I'm a grown woman.
Yeah, because you look so cute. Like you look so nunus.
How was life you as a kid growing up in Lesotho?
How was life? It was simple. It was enjoyable. I grew up in a rather sort of like strict church environment, so I had like a duality, very like churchy and also like, but it was fun.
Were you a groove baby?
Kind of.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did your parents know, or did you like sneak out?
Absolutely not. I mean,
I love that. Absolutely
they
not.
found out one time, one December, I had like, because we used to spend, like New Year's cooking, and then one time I snuck out got a crop top, and then I went to party. It's just because it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But literally, the usher of the church went to the groove and found me, and I was walked out like this. Like,
are you kidding me?
It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I just wished I could disappear.
Sigale Keke Blackie. Blackie is one of the most artistic looking human beings under the sun. I say this all the time.
You say it all the time.
He's such an aesthetic. Like, when you look at his face, he looks like a really well-crafted piece of art. I love him. I really love. He looks artistic. He looks like something that I would want to photograph.
Maybe the skinny version of him is gaining weight now. And nothing wrong with that, though. But is it still the same effect? Because I see what you mean.
You see what I mean?
That artistic look. But
He's
it looks
such an
better when he's
aesthetic.
chiseled and skinny, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Funny enough, I also just saw, he popped up on my Instagram timeline just now. He really, he still looks aesthetic-y. He's a piece of art. Wait till when you're traveling. And then you find this NOI born, and then you're like, I know exactly where I want to keep this in the house. But because he's a human being, I'd say my bed. But it's 19 minutes after 7.
Yeah, you stole. I was so stoned.
No, she's a pastor's kid. She was naughty, this one.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, proceed.
No, please proceed.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying, just to clarify, not really a pastor's kid, but more like a deacon's kid.
A deacon's kid.
Deacon.
Is it
You know,
like
there's
a higher
levels,
level?
yeah.
Is a
There's
deacon a
levels to
higher
this
level?
thing.
There's like the bishop, the pastor, the deacon,
So
the
the
HOD.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like a whole structure, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
So now, how do you tell your parents that you want to be in this space? Because a lot of like religious people don't want the arts and crafts
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, for me, honestly, I had to wait until I left and came to Monash. When I was 18, I came to university. And then when I was here, I was like, listen, I want to explore a different lifestyle. But then my parents were like, yeah, sure, we'll sponsor your psychology or whatever. But anything else you're going to have to do yourself. So after I was done at Monash, then...
For psychology.
Yeah, I went about my way to pursue my dreams.
So you are a qualified psychologist.
No, I dropped out. I'm a qualified dropout.
Oh, claim it,
Well, you
claim
made
it,
it
claim
work.
it. No
Yeah.
shame in
You
it.
made it
Made-
work.
Yeah.
I made it work.
Yeah.
But then after I left Monash, I went to go work at Qatar Airways for some time, and then I had the freedom and actual financial, because I had the financial freedom to study acting. So
Yeah.
I had an acting coach here. I literally used to use my discount flights with Qatar Airways.
Yeah.
Come to South Africa, meet with my acting coach, do the thing for the weekend, go back. If I
Yeah.
had 2 days, I'd fly down, just learn my thing until I was good enough to get into the acting academy,
Yeah.
and then eventually did a showcase, got an agent, and the rest is
History. And
yeah.
it's worked out so well for you.
Thank you.
It's really worked out so well for you. We're
Thanks.
still hanging out with Bokang. She's not going anywhere. Definitely not. But you're going somewhere, and you might just be saved from getting stuck in traffic by Sol. Nobuhle Phezulu, Kai 959 Breakfast. Nobuhle is featuring Claudio and Kenza on this one. We're on the street, we're on the air, on the dial, everywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Download the app. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Stream us online. Kaya959.co.za. Bokang.
Yes.
You're a music director, music video director. Guys, this is so phenomenal. For me, this is the most phenomenal piece of information under the sun, because there's not enough females in that space.
Oh, okay.
Not enough females in that space, and I love it for us. I absolutely love it for the industry. How did you get into directing music videos, and how did you get them to trust you with your vision? Because I mean, a music video is a big thing to a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the plan was not necessarily music, directing music videos.
Yeah.
My plan is the plan is to direct films in general. It's just that when it comes to the film, like the film industry directing, you find that the music video space is much more sort of like welcoming and accepting, as opposed to me just trying to jump into directing like a telenovela or something like that. I need a bit more qualifications. And then as a young artist, there's space within the music industry to sort of like express yourself within the music video space. So, yeah.
I love that. You're definitely also collecting Netflix titles, which is
Yes.
another thing that we love for you.
Thank you.
More into the production side of the things. For anyone who's a young filmmaker right now listening, because you've produced your own short film, did you fund it yourself? Did you get funding from anywhere?
Yeah. So the first one that I produced, and then I took all the way. I went to go shoot it at home in Lesotho because I just wanted that scenery. I funded myself. My partner Natawara Medzi, we just funded it ourselves. Got a crew together. We actually termed it a shootcation. So we
Oh,
got
beautiful.
we
Like a
got-
vacation, but like
yeah,
to
but
shoot.
for shooting, yeah.
shooting.
So I got some of my actor friends like Iba Semeni. I got DNA, who's also one of the people who've really sort of mentored me in this industry.
Yeah.
DNA Armsdale, he's a really good music video director, producer. And we just went home and we shot that. And then after that, really, I threw myself in with Mzansi Magic, and I just pitched until they were like, yes, you can go ahead and produce these films. And
beautiful.
That's where
I
it
love
went.
the story.
Thank you.
You're also part of another production called Courting Anati.
Yes.
What's that about? Sounds like Umjolo.
Guys.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a romantic comedy directed by Akinomoto, who of course has just directed Dream, which is a Disney production.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very excited about that.
Kaya Mutene, way back,
Yeah.
Yeah, on Generation, Kaya Mutene as a director now. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, of course, I got the opportunity to be the lead of that. It's co-starring another brilliant actor from Zimbabwe called Tungai. But yeah, it was such a great opportunity to work with Akin, especially that given that he was a director who was also an actor first. The journey was really beautiful. But the film itself is about a young, sort of like a lawyer who kind of lies about who she is, and then when she finds love, she finds herself cornered by the truth and love, and she has to choose, who am I going to be, what am I going to do.
I like that. I like that sort of story. That's something to look forward to. When is it dropping?
It's dropping this year.
Do you know when this year?
I mean, I can't give you any more details than this year.
Is it
Come
true
through
it's
with the
produced
exclusive.
by Terry Petro and Maps?
Oh yes, how could I forget that?
Yeah,
oh my
nice
God,
stuff.
you guys don't really do your research.
We do our research, girl.
Yes,
what you
it's
talking about? What you
Come
talking
on
about?
now.
It's produced by the brilliant Terry Petro and Mes Moponyane. Terry Petro is such a supporter of female talent, young talent in this industry, guys. Just like shout out to Terry Petro. And yeah, man, it was such a beautiful experience.
Well, thank you very much for starting your day on 959. You sweet human being, you.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to grab your contact details from our producer.
Awesome.
And
Let's do
I'm
so.
going to keep in touch.
Cool.
I
Oh,
want to
and
pick your brains for some stuff.
I would love that.
Want to partner with you for some stuff, and I want you to shoot my first music video.
Oh my God. Done.
Yeah, there you
Done.
go. Absolutely.
Before I go, though, I have to say that Justice Served streams on the 29th of July, only on
Yes.
Netflix, to an audience, guys, of 222 million subscribers worldwide.
Serious stuff here.
So you better be watching Africa's finest, South Africa's finest.
Serious stuff.
Say that number again before you go.
222 million subscribers worldwide. That's Justice Served for you guys.
Hey, love that. Love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you,
Love
guys.
it. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Thank you so
Bokang.
much for having me.
You're
Lovely
welcome.
experience.